Hey guys, welcome back to Maximus the Fourth. So today, something that I wanted to talk to you guys today a little bit about while driving to the gym on my way to my workout is some thoughts that I have about the LA Beast. Let's face it, the LA Beast is a YouTube legend. He's one of the absolute pioneers of YouTube when it had first come out around 2009. The LA Beast, he had first started out doing these food restaurant eating challenges, and as time would go by, he would try different things that were random, like for instance the 1 gallon milk challenge, where you just drink 1 gallon of milk without puking. And then he got a little bit more curious and tried the Diet Coke Mentos challenge, where you pretty much eat an entire pack of Mentos and then chug an entire 2 liters of Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi, whichever one, it doesn't matter. And as time went on, he got even more gutsy, and he was doing these crazy Carolina Reaper and Butt Jalokia Ghost Peppers challenges, eating like the world's hottest peppers. He even got so into that he attempted a world record to see how many ghost peppers he could eat. And those were weighed by ounces, because not every pepper is always going to be the same size. And as he went further along, he was getting more and more creative. Like for instance, the Hot Pocket video that he did, where he ate like, I want to say 40 or 50 Hot Pockets. He was seriously sitting in a tub of really cold water, an ice bath, and his theory, which was ridiculous and he knew it, was can a human warm up while eating Hot Pockets while taking an ice bath? We all know that that's not true, but him being the clown prince, hilarious YouTube star that we all know, of course had to try something like that. He also had gone on to try other very famous challenges, for instance the 150 McDonald's Chicken McNugget challenge, which he failed. And he's done many other eating challenges too, but he even got so dedicated with competitive eating that at one point he had actually become a competitive eater for reals, and he almost made it to the Coney's hot dog eating world championships, but there was that guy that beat him by like 1 bite. I think it was Crazy Legs something. But yeah, I mean, as time went on, he decided to give up his competitive eating career because he couldn't keep the weight off that he would put on after eating challenges. His body would get too addicted to the food, and then boom. Now let's talk a little bit about his most popular video, drinking a 20-year-old bottle of Crystal Pepsi. LA Beast, let's face it, he did work for Pepsi before he quit his job and became a YouTuber full-time. He is the ambassador to this very day of Crystal Pepsi, and crazy enough, he had this crazy idea, original idea that nobody thought of, to post a video of him drinking a 20-year-old bottle of Crystal Pepsi. And this was all the way back in 2012. As you guys know, that video has hit 20 million views. and it's absolutely insane. Well, in the video, he had announced, if anybody from Pepsi is watching, let's bring back Crystal Pepsi. Boom. Once 2015 hit, or I think 14, 13, somewhere around there, he very aggressively had sought out to try to bring Crystal Pepsi back. And after much trial and error and campaigning ship, using his channel to get fans to believe in Crystal Pepsi, posting up billboards all over the place, he finally caught the attention of PepsiCo, even calling PepsiCo every single day, pestering them, saying, I really hope you bring back Crystal Pepsi. He succeeded. And because of this, Crystal Pepsi had officially come back for the first time in the States for, it had been, let's see, 1992, 2002, 2012. So he had brought back Crystal Pepsi for the first time after 23 years. Not only that, but he has achieved many things. Like, for instance, going on in his video where he did the rare discontinued sodas taste test. There were many sodas that he actually brought back because of that video, gaining like 5 or 6 million views. And the first one that I remember was New Coke. Because of that video, New Coke actually did come back in 2019 for the iconic, famous TV Netflix series Stranger Things in 2019 for season 3. Not only that, but he drank a bottle of Pepsi Blue from 2002, and he announced, if anybody from Pepsi is watching, let's bring back the Pepsi Blue. Well, guess what? That video was in 2018. I think. And 3 years later, Pepsi Blue actually came back. Now, that's no coincidence. We all know that a video that hits that many views, 4 or 5 million, maybe 6 million views, there's no other video other than that one that could have possibly pushed Pepsi to bring back Pepsi Blue. There's just no way. He's already the ambassador of Crystal Pepsi as it was. So for him to say, if Pepsi's watching, let's bring back Pepsi Blue, that is a very big statement, and he actually did that. So another drink that he had drank in that video was Orbitz. He probably had pushed sales for many other people to try that drink, even though it was discontinued. So the fact that he was able to bring back 3 sodas, Crystal Pepsi, Pepsi Blue, and New Coke, all 3 sodas that were long gone, is a pretty impressive feat. And it's unknown when Crystal Pepsi will come back again, but he has definitely done his share for the soda industry. Now let's talk a little bit about his later career. Let's face it, the LA Beast, he had put his body through absolute hell. And by around about the start of 2019, he had started to take a break and has pretty much gone away with predominantly doing extreme challenges, especially ingesting food. I mean, this is a guy that had been inspired by Jackass. He had had fireworks shot at him, bottle rockets in one of his videos, where he's holding Captain America's shield to deflect him, which is just ridiculous. And he had done some crazy stuff like Jackass, like pouring a bunch of hot coffee in his mouth, even being so much so inspired by Dave England's skit The Omelet, that he made his own omelet and puked it up, just like Dave England did from Jackass. And there's a lot of references that he makes in a lot of his videos, a lot of very famous movies that most of us are familiar with. For instance, that movie Uncle Buck, he actually made a video where he was emulating making a huge pancake just like Uncle Buck did. And that's what I like about the LA Beast so much, is he's real and he can relate with just about anybody. And a lot of the references that he's used, most of us know of them. Now, as his career has progressed, he's gotten a lot smarter with his body. He's done things like trying to look for a Michael Jordan rookie card or a baseball card, the one that says F-U-C-K-F-A-C-E on the bat. I think Bill Ripken Jr. was his name, or Bill Ripken. Things like that. He even picked up a hobby where he started doing metal detecting. So, to this day, he still does do some eating challenges, but I feel like the LA Beast has become a lot smarter with what he's doing. And what will he come out with next? I don't know. You guys don't know, but the major feat that he has accomplished in his life is he is now married, and he's been married for probably a year or two. Not only that, but he has a son on the way. So he's going to become a dad pretty soon. And that'll be very, very exciting to hear from him. See what he has to say on maybe some of his live streams when he's updating all of his fans and things like that. But yeah, I just thought I'd pop in. Those are my thoughts on the LA Beast. Thank you for watching.